Let's talk about medical insurance today and why you should be getting a medical insurance and when you should be signing up for it. Hi, my name is Calvin and welcome to my channel. Well, if you've been following my channel, Wealth Insiders, you'll know that I mainly focus on how you can achieve financial independence and retiring early. But today is not so different, right? Today is talking about medical insurance. And if you look around me, if you look behind me actually, you can see that actually I'm on a hospital bed. In fact, at this moment in time, I'm actually in the hospital. Because why? Because tomorrow, I'm actually going for a procedure, an operation in a private hospital here in my country. I'll be going for this medical procedure tomorrow. And probably by the time you watch this video, I would have already been out of the hospital already. Yeah, and just to give you a bit of background about this procedure I'm doing. In fact, it's very expensive. Yeah, it is. I'm in a private. I told you I'm in a private hospital here in my country, and this procedure costs slightly more than 10,000 US. And I just want to give you a bit of background so that when I tell you some of these reasons, I think it will probably resonate with you. In many countries, you can actually get free universal medical care. The same is true for my country where I'm staying. Yeah, and I could actually walk into any public hospital which gives you good service, fantastic service, but the thing is, it's very crowded. A lot of people, and as a result, in order to get the treatment that I need, I probably will have to be in a line. I have to follow my turn, and it takes a bit of time to get the treatment that I need. So that's why I have opted for a private treatment, go to a private hospital where I can actually jump to the front of the line. Yeah, but of course I need to pay a lot for it. From the time that I was diagnosed that I need this treatment to now, to tomorrow, when I go for the surgery, is actually 1 week, 7 days. Last Wednesday, I actually went for to see a doctor. I went for an MRI, and the doctor says, well, I need to go for this treatment. And today is Tuesday, tomorrow is Wednesday, so exactly 7 days. So that's why I can get the treatment very, very fast, and that's why I went for go for a private treatment. For some of you, you probably come from a country where you don't get free universal medical care. Then medical insurance is a must. There's no choice already. Yeah, and also for those of you who actually have achieved FIRE, those of you who are actually retiring in all these exotic countries, you also must buy medical insurance. This is something that you must do. No buts. The first reason why you should be getting a medical insurance if you intend to retire early, well, maybe I should put it in a negative way. If you don't have it, your plan of retiring early will be in trouble. Okay, let me just give you a reason, some illustration, right? So a lot of us, when we retire, what we do is we have put some money into an investment that will give us passive income every month for our daily living and things like that. And not only that, we will have also what they call a contingency plan, maybe around 6 months of living expense, which we put aside, where if anything happens, like our car breaks down, things like that, then we will tap into this particular fund, right? However, if you really need money for medical, right? Like in my case, I need 10,000 US dollar. So what do I do? A lot of us will probably need to liquidate some of our investment so that we can get this money and pay for these medical expenses. But then once you liquidate that, you know that your passive income will get less already. Not enough, right? And therefore, it's tough for you to continue retiring, right? You have to go back to work in order to again build back that investment portfolio so that they can give you this passive income. Now, I'm just talking about $10,000 US, right? What if your treatment requires 100,000 US? That's a lot of money. Or maybe your medical condition requires it to be a continuous one. Like maybe you will need to go for dialysis. You're having cancer. You need to go for treatment on a monthly basis. And therefore, it is going to be tough if you don't have medical insurance, right? Because you need to liquidate all this investment. And as a result, you won't have enough money to, because that passive income, it won't be coming in, and therefore you can't retire already. You have to go back to work. And that's the reason why you should be having a medical insurance. Why? Because when you have medical insurance, you don't even touch this investment portfolio that's giving you every month this passive income. You don't touch at all, because you are actually, all your treatment is the payment for it is actually from the medical insurance itself. If you like what you're hearing so far, can I request that you click the subscribe button and also the like button, because that way it will help me help this channel to grow. And also, if you think that it's helpful, do share this video with your friends. Yeah. The second reason why you should be getting a medical insurance is that things happens, life happens, medical issues just happen, and as a result, you probably need to get access to money very, very, very quickly. Like in my case, I told you just now, right? It took from the time of my diagnosis to the time of my operation to tomorrow, 7 days. It's just 7 days. And how am I going to gain access to such kind of money? 10,000 US dollar. I mean, not many of us have that as pocket change, right? So what actually happened is that for many of us as well, like I told you, we are invested into a certain kind of investment, so that will give us passive income. Some of this investment you just cannot liquidate it immediately like that. I mean, example, if let's say how you are actually been having this passive income is that you've been getting rental income from property. How are you going to get that money? How are you going to sell that property? It will take 3 months or 6 months to sell the property so that you can gain access to that money. Isn't that right? So that's why when you buy a medical insurance, once everything is done, when everything is approved, it is that investment stays where it is. You actually, your medical bills is paid by the medical insurance, and that's why you should be buying a medical insurance. If you want to know more about achieving financial independence and retiring early, well, here is a series of videos on how you can, some steps that you can do to begin your journey to achieving financial independence. Yeah, but don't watch it yet. Finish this video first, then watch them, okay? So when is it a good time to buy your medical insurance? Well, you should buy it as soon as possible. Now, why do you want to do that? It's because when you're well, when you don't have any medical issues, then when you buy this, you go to the insurance company and says, I want to buy a medical insurance. Guess what? You will be easily getting approved. And not only that, your premium, which means the monthly charge or the annual money that you pay, will be much lower. But on the other hand, as you get older, and then what happens is you will have some medical issues. Guess what happened? Then the insurance company may decide to say no thank you, they're not going to insure you. Or for the matter, they say, okay, since you have some medical issues, then what happens is this condition, your pre-existing condition, will be excluded from the insurance coverage, which is not really advantageous to you, right? And not only that, your premium, which means the money that you pay every month or every year, will be going up, will be more expensive. So that's why it's always good to buy this medical insurance when you are well, when there's no medical issues. One more thing, yeah? Well, you know that in order for us to achieve financial independence and retiring early, one of the things to watch out is actually our expenses. Yeah, so monthly expenses I'm talking about, which means that your what's your accommodation amount, what's your food and things like that, all how much you need on a monthly basis. So once you know this number, then what happens is you must also now develop your income number, the passive income that's coming from your investment. Once this passive income is more than this monthly expenses, that's when you retire, correct? That's how we all will know, right? Now, we are talking about medical insurance. Now, don't forget to put the monthly premium, the amount that you pay for this medical insurance, into this monthly expense, which a lot of us are not aware of, or we tend to forget. Don't forget to add it on there, okay? Yeah, so you want to know more about how to achieve financial independence and retire early, then look at this video over here and then watch it now. Okay, we'll see you there.